made the type 2 error. Okay. Yes, the statistician has made the type 2 error. Not the person who gathered the data. It's the statistician making the bad report. Okay? And we don't want to make too many bad reports, so we want to try to reduce the probabilities of our type 1 and type 2 error. Okay? So first let's try to figure out what type 1 and type 2 errors actually look like. So now we're going to get to the potato chips. You wanted the potato chips. Here we go. Okay. A potato chip producer, the little plant over there, the Lay's potato chip plant, and its supplier, the guy with the potato truck, agree each shipment of potatoes must be of some certain standard. Nobody likes the brown potato chips. Oh, you like the brown potato chips. They just don't sell as well. Okay? If we have a lot of blemished potatoes on the truck, we're not going to accept the shipment. Okay? So let's say if we have over 100, on average, over 100 blemished potatoes. Let's see. If we have over 100 in our sample, we will reject the shipment. If we have 100 or less, we're going to accept the shipment. Okay? So when I think about accepting and rejecting, my null hypothesis is going to be that the mean number of potatoes in the shipment that have blemishes is going to be less than or equal to 100. But we always just put equal. And my alternative is going to be that the mean number of blemishes on the potatoes is greater than 100. We're going to reject our shipment. Okay? Now, let's figure out what a type 1 and a type 2 error would be in this case. So, yes? It is not improper to say less than or equal to. There's nothing wrong with that. Oops. Yeah, I was just moving that around a little bit. There we go. Okay. Okay. So what a type 1 error would be that we reject the null hypothesis and we're wrong. If I reject the null hypothesis, I'm thinking I got a lot of bad potatoes in this truck. So if I reject the whole null hypothesis, I reject the shipment. But I shouldn't have. The potatoes were fine. Yeah. Okay. My type 2 error is that I fail to reject the shipment. So I fail to reject my null hypothesis. And we should have. Okay? So we have accepted the shipment. So we're accepting the potatoes. But what do I know about these potatoes? They're bad. They're bad. And you know, potatoes. They're like a life and death situation. So, we got to be concerned with this. Okay. No, you only get one chance to sample the truck, and you send it on its way. You either take those potatoes or you send them on its way. So no, you don't. The repetition is in the 100 potatoes you tested.
Well, like that, how do you find out you have errors?
You don't know. You don't know till after the fact, till you've gone through and you've made a whole, 10,000 bags of potato chips, and they're all bad. Okay? Yeah. So, all right. What's the consequence of the type 1 error in this case? We have rejected the shipment of potatoes when the potatoes were fine. What kind of consequence is that? Who's going to lose money? That potato guy, that guy with the truck's going to lose money because he couldn't sell his potatoes. Yeah. So the potato growers lose money. Now, I don't think that's funny that a potato grower would lose money. I think that's sad. Okay. What are the consequences of a type 2 error? With the type 2 error, we have accepted this whole batch of potatoes, and there's a bunch of bad potatoes in this truck. Oh, the reputation. Okay. Customers get mad. Reputation. We've made a bunch of bad bags of potato chips. Oops. Oops. Bunch of bad chips. Okay. Do you see any money lost here? Yeah. Lawsuits. Are we going to get lawsuits from bad potato chips? Sure, whatever. And that's going to be the big thing. You're going to lose customers.
Customers aren't going to trust them anymore in the future.
Okay. I think we're starting to see, in this case, which would be the worst error. Type 2 is going to be the more serious error. So since type 2 is the more serious error, then we try to reduce the probability of the type 2 error. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. We didn't finish, so no homework, but this homework will go on to tomorrow's. Yeah, so that homework on the board will actually be tomorrow's homework. We reduce the probability. Gosh, why does this keep doing this to me? I'm just pressing to it. Probability. We'll do, we could probably